it's your girl Nique. Welcome to my channel. Like, comment, subscribe.
I am, that girl. So you should be happy to be fucking with somebody like me. And if you forgot why you was happy, let me remind you why. Boom.
Hey, it's your girl Nique. Today, I'm gonna talk about relationships. Relationships, as in, like don'ts and do's. So, well, in a relationship, I feel like you should always make sure your partner actually is aware of things before you actually go and do it, instead of just making them be like, okay, well, you didn't even tell me about this and now I gotta find out this way or I gotta find out that way. And I feel like you should just always be more upfront and make sure that your partner always knows exactly what to expect. You understand? Do not make your partner feel like you're better than them or they're better than you. I feel like in a relationship you should be equal to one another, not making each other feel as if you're better or they're better. No one's better, but us working together, everything we can accomplish. You understand that? I'm not saying you can't have your own money and I can't have my own money, but we're not gonna make each other feel less than ourselves. You understand? We're just gonna I'm gonna support you, you're gonna support me. If you have something that you love doing, I'm gonna support you with that. But if I have something that I love doing, you're gonna support me with that as well. You understand? And do not rush into relationships. I feel like we should take our time and get to know one another, get to figure out stuff about one another that's gonna upset us, that's gonna make us happy, that's gonna make us depressed. I feel like we should just take our time, go on dates, get to know one another. And in the meantime, through the stages, eventually we're gonna fall. But we don't have to rush into stuff just because we are still broken, or just because we feel like we need to mend a spot from the last person who broke our heart or made us feel like we wasn't anybody. I feel like we should just take time and just heal and just get to know other people. It's not okay just to rush, because if you rush into a relationship, you're gonna go right there and end up hurt again. So it doesn't make sense rushing, and just let things just flow. So if y'all gonna be in a relationship, it's gonna be. I feel like we're gonna bond eventually. We're gonna be in a relationship eventually if we just actually take our time. But if we rush into a relationship, it's not actually gonna go as planned. But another one, please always be there for your partner. Please, in a relationship, doesn't matter the circumstance in a relationship, whether it's y'all are angry or whatever terms y'all on, please be there for your partner, because that actually counts. Being there for someone you love actually counts, despite of certain circumstances and situations. I feel like we should always be there for one another as a girlfriend or boyfriend or husband or wife. You understand? I know I said I was gonna talk about do's and don't do's, but right now my mind is literally blank. Literally. But I know in life we meet some messed up people. In life we meet some good people. Like Regina said, seasonal, lifetime, and you don't know exactly who you're gonna end up with or be with. You understand? Some people are just lessons learned. You learn your lesson by just saying, you know what? This person hurt me, and that's okay. That's okay. It's okay to be okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to hurt. It's just okay. It's life. Life goes on. But eventually, the relationship conversation, you don't have to rush into a relationship to find yourself. You could just find yourself first and then be in a relationship. You understand? Things happen, but just remember, life goes on. Through every situation, life goes on. So you should love yourself before you actually love someone else, because how you can love someone else if you can't even love yourself? It doesn't make sense. So when you do actually love yourself, you're gonna love someone else. You're gonna have a heart to love somebody else. But if you're still hurting and depressed in a different state of mind, and you're not actually yourself, and you don't love yourself or right then, and you're not gonna have love to actually care and love somebody else. That's why they say seasonal, lifetime, and lessons learned. You understand? You just gotta just figure out what makes you happy, do stuff that makes you happy. You don't even have to be in a relationship to be happy. I'm gonna be honest. You could just live life, travel the world, do stuff that make you happy. Like, do your business, do what makes you you. You understand? It doesn't matter what people think or how they feel once you're good. That's all that matters. That's all. Guys, I'm not too good at this, but I'm trying my best. But relationships are very draining. It's actually draining. Some relationships, if you don't have a steady head, some people lose their minds. Some people literally kill themselves. Some people go crazy. Some people just are not even themselves up to the day because that one person they actually love actually just put them in a different state of mind, caused them lose their mind, and now they're not even themselves. You understand? But you have to love yourself. If you love yourself, you will never allow someone to disrespect you, mistreat you, or nevertheless even hurt you. Now, if you want to just stick it out and continuously do it, then you don't love yourself, because after all, self-love is the best. Who don't love themselves? If you don't, then I don't know. That's why I be trying to figure out how people do it. You already know the situation. You ready, you done established this person is toxic. This person is the devil. But just because you love that person, you're gonna still stick it out. I mean, I can be honest. Love is love. When you love someone, you love someone. But sometimes you gotta know when to stop loving someone and love them from a distance, because you loving that person dearly to your heart and they don't even love you back the same way is no joke. It's literally no joke. You have to actually find I know some of y'all stay in relationships because y'all just love that person, and y'all feel like y'all gonna lose because if y'all don't be with them, it's the end of the world. But I can be honest, I don't care how much money you get, I don't care who you is, I don't care what you do. My happiness come first. So if you don't love yourself, then sweetie or darling heart, that's on you. I love myself enough to let a man go when I need to, because what makes sense be in this relationship and you doing you literally diseases out there we cannot even cure is real. So if y'all take it upon yourself and say, you know what, I can still stay with this man because he get I have more to life than that. I love myself more to life than that. That's crazy. What? That's insane. That's straight up insane. Y'all don't have to be with these people. Y'all don't have to do that. Y'all could just maneuver in your life and do stuff to make you happy. You understand? You can't love yourself. People in society and relationships, even doing even celebrities, they watch these celebrities, they saying, oh, they ask questions oh, if a person have money and they really rich and stuff like that, and would you stay with them just because they rich? Hell no. I'm not gonna be with you. You cheat on me multiples of times. I mean 3 strikes and you go. Literally, sometimes it's only 1 strike and you go, because self-love is so important. I feel y'all don't love yourself. Y'all is beautiful timepieces. Let these men bro, keep it moving, keep it pushing. Who are you? You just needs to go. Bye, see you later. Don't come back. Yeah, you understand? I don't have to be with you just because you're rich. No, I get my own money too. I get my own businesses too. I get a bag too. And I could get more bags too. Don't do that. Not because these people rich and they it's an image and the world watching, and too bad. Goodbye. Well, guys, I don't know. relationships to me is just up and down. And I think you should just watch who you be in a relationship with, because trust me, sometimes we make the biggest mistakes of our lives thinking be in the right relationship. But that's why I say, like, watch who you like be in a relationship with, because you just knowing yourself and like keeping up with yourself and looking good all the time and always like, being classy, and you just love yourself. Every time someone see you, they be like, like they share your pictures and they like how you look, and you always looking nice, and you're like a timepiece, and you have your own money and you have your own businesses. Men tend to be jealous and they bring you down. They drag you down to make you feel less of yourself, because if your confidence is like this high, they're going to bring it down to like this low, because some men are draining and just toxic, like, but relationships to me is like, it's like, well, guys, I think that's enough. I think I talk too much and all, but I think that's literally enough. But just love who love you, and even if you don't want to love no one, love yourself, love your kids, do you. Always be fabulous, continue to like be successful, and always be that girl that everyone loves, hates. It's just that easy. It's just that simple. But like, comment, and subscribe. Period. Well, guys, I think that's enough. I think I talk too much and all, but I think that's literally enough. But just love who love you, and even if you don't want to love no one, love yourself, love your kids, do you. Always be fabulous, continue to like be successful, and always be that girl that
I am, that girl. So you should be happy to be fucking with somebody like me. And if you forgot why you was happy, let me remind you why. Boom.